Hey everyone, welcome to November. And for this month on Prime Gaming, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic was released. This was one of my favorite childhood games. It's also known as KOTOR Online if you ever see that. So let's get into it. So this game is pretty old at 2003 with a Metacritic score of 93. And this game came out on PC and the original Xbox when it was first released, and now you can also buy it on mobile. You're looking at $10 on Steam right now, and this game's usually on sale. You can find this usually cheap. I know in the mobile games, I think I picked it up for $2 one time. So it's usually heavily discounted, and obviously we got it free this month with Prime Gaming. You're looking at about 30 hours of gameplay for this, and as mentioned before, this is one of my favorite childhood games, so I'm going to have a huge bias on download this. You should know now that I'm in favor of this game. This is probably my top 3 game for the original Xbox. Of course, Halo got #1, but this is very high up there. So basically, the game starts out after you create your character of waking up on a Republic ship that's being attacked by Malak forces. And you kind of run off and then help continue that story of fighting against the Sith, which eventually you do learn to become a Jedi in this game and learn Force moves, your standard Jedi path, which is pretty fun to play. Big note here, this is the 6th game from BioWare, which I rarely talk about developer in my last videos, but BioWare made this, so you know the game is really good, even by the ratings of Metacritic. So expect full character customization for the time, and what always made this game special to me was being able to be good or bad based off your actions. You had a bar, and you could either be a really good Jedi or really evil. So that was the fun with this game, and the dialogue had great choices in order to do that. You could steal from people or help them out. And the Force moves helped with the dialogue. This game is very dialogue heavy, and learning Force moves, you could use persuasion on people to trick them to give you what you need. A lot of cool stuff with the Jedi Force moves you can use. Fighting is in real time per se. Usually when an enemy pops up on screen, the game will pause. You get to figure out what you want to do, if you want a regular attack or do one of your special attacks, and then kind of unpause the game and let the fight happen. So it's kind of like auto fighting with basic attacks, and you can pick when to do the special move. And on PC, spacebar's to pause, so you do this pretty regularly. So you can pause, decide what you want to do, move to another enemy, stuff like that. But in real time, it almost feels like it's turn-based, because usually the enemy attack you, you attack them. Obviously, it's dependent on your stats of your character. But the only negative I could complain about it nowadays, since it is a data game, is the feedback of being hit. When you get hit by a lightsaber, a sword, or a bullet, you kind of don't see your character react. You're kind of looking for the number, or seeing if a miss pops up. So due to that, sometimes you do not realize you're being attacked too heavily, and I even fell for this while playing in this game for the recording of my character died. I was like, oh, I just wasn't paying attention. Another complaint here, since it is a data game, you're not going to play 1080p out the box. The resolution doesn't go that high, and I was capped at 85 hertz out the box. There is mods you could do, but since Prime Gaming, I usually don't tinker with that. I kind of tried to play the game as you would get it as a normal person getting this game, so I'm not big into doing the moddings for these reviews. And obviously this is BioWare, so the game did have a nice level of upgrading your character, a lot of options. And again, I remember spending so many hours in this game as a kid. So of course, download, please check this out if you never played it. If you're a big fan of BioWare and haven't played it, this is a really good game to check out. And that's basically the pro here is BioWare. Con is dated, and even the displays dated, so if you're not big into looking for mods, you might not like this, because you're not going to really play full screen unless you do that in today's monitors with the 1080p. So that is it for this month. I'll see y'all next month for some more games. Peace.